Something's wrong here. Okay, that's working. Good morning, everybody. My name is Osa. We are on Farming Simulator 19 on the Oakfield Farm Farming Agency Edition map. And we are continuing our job from last week, selling a load of sheep. I did manage to empty, well, not empty, but reduce the stock levels in 2 fields. And we just have one more to do. There will be one more trip to the animal dealer after this one. 56 sheep per visit. Oops, let's not do that. Now let's do that. So yes, this is the end of the big sheep sell-off. And then after this... oh, we have to spray our clover fields. I was wondering, is it worthwhile getting a spreader so I can do the small fields? Because our sprayer is big, and I like that it's big. The problem is that those small fields behind the cow barn are a little bit tight for it, and it would probably be a lot easier if I just got a small spreader and ran around with that, because then you're not so much worried about the walls and the hedges and the fences and everything else that just gets in the way of the sprayer. And yeah, it's something we can do with the Valtra. I'd need a front weight for the Valtra though to do that, but that could be a thing. Oh, come on, truck. I have noticed we now have grass growing through the road surface, which I don't recall being a thing when we started this. I don't know if it's a progressive bug. This is going to be a problem. Okay, let's do that. That actually surprisingly worked. So and I have also sold 2 trailers of 3-year-old sheep from each of the fields so far. This is the second one. The sheep are a little bit more valuable. I think math really says I should be trying to sell about 3 containers of more mature sheep, because that works out at about 70, so actually about 80. So once every 3 years, you're pretty much cycling through the elder sheep and relying on sort of replenishment of younger stock over the years. Obviously we're quite late in the day here, so yeah, this is very likely to be the last year that we play this farm for. And then we'll be taking a look at some FS22 maps. Now if we include Calmsden Farm, there are, as far as I know, 3 British maps, or yeah, nominally British. I think one's Irish, supposedly. Although, apart from Calmsden, neither is based on a real location. So we could call it anywhere we wanted to that was approximately. Nobody coming. Somewhere in the Emerald Isles. So, yeah. I know there's a couple of American maps, but again, I kind of prefer the maps to be on the mod hub. Although in the case of this map, while the original was on mod hub, the farming agency you had to go and get from a third-party site, namely the farming agency site. Okay, let us draw down to 250. So that's going to be a full crate. That should be all, yeah. And then 25 more in the back. Oh, come on, you can do it. Yes. Too far. There we go. Okay, I think we'll try and take the youngest, which are... Oops. Oh, that's... Seriously. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I've been having a few troubles with the whole yeah, where is the sort of the detection box for the truck. And 4 more. 2, 3, 4, 250. Confirm. So that now leaves us with 250 sheep per field. Food should be overloaded at this point. And it's 11 o'clock, so we have enough time to spray our fields. And I think we're probably gonna be done for this particular day. Might be some contracts we can do. But other than that, I think our fields are now at the state where we're pretty much looking at the next significant thing we need to do is harvest. I might want to do a couple of contracts before then, good paying contracts, just so that we can build up our money to over 400,000. This will do it, obviously. But I want to be able to buy the sugar beet harvester for when we need it, although that's not until fall, and so we've got quite a few days before then. As per usual, even though I'm ending the series, and obviously I could just finish it and close out all the fields and just not replant them for next year, I will treat this as if this is an ongoing farm, and so we will do all of the normal stuff I do during the fall, and then run up to through winter to sell the crops that we make. Thank you, and welcome to the stream, Righteous Waffle. And I don't mention this often, but if you want to catch up on the series because you miss any, you can find my YouTube channel linked below, which I just basically cut the episodes into approximately 30-minute chunks and just leave them lying around on YouTube. Alrighty, let's get rid of these sheep. And done. Boop. Ooh. This truck is a kind of on the limits. I don't know that I could do the semi-truck with the huge animal trailer. Confirm. So now we can check out finances. Okay, so as a comparison, we made 137,000 income from 1,500 sheep for the wool. Selling half of the flock netted us 238, and then we sold early to prevent the fields from overflowing, so we kind of maximized our breeding potential, but not entirely. I think there were some points where a field had 500 sheep in it, and thus this is myself caught again. Yeah, a field would have 500 sheep in, and thus any that sort of came due, spawned during that period when the field had 500 sheep in, were lost. So we may have lost some of our potential income, but I think we have made far more money selling our sheep as they breed than we did selling the wool. Is the same going to be true in Farm Sim 22? I don't know, because it, fill up a sheep pen and take the wool to a spinnery and then take it to a clothier. You can make a ton of money on clothes. So that might be a more lucrative way of doing things. Okay, let's go truck. But for Farm Sim 19, at least playing for seasons, because of the limited time that wool is produced, you only get wool during the spring. You get a lot of it. Oh my goodness. It's, with 500 sheep per field, it is a major chore moving the bales out of, or the pallets out of the place where they spawn. However, we're using a mod now that I've got it set for 32,000 litres of wool in a pallet. And we produced 3 of those this year. With a little bit of overflow at the end. Okay, now. Where am I going to stick? Oh, I remember where I was planning. Okay, yeah, part of the problem I've got here is where am I going to store all of the modules for the trailer or the truck? But I think back here is a good place. First year this was our dry goods storage where we put all of our sugar beets, which was kind of fun because this area was overloaded. But I think this is probably the best plan I have now. Probably so I've got the bale stuff, or the bale loader in that shed. Now, to disconnect that. And there we go. Okay. A little bit of a problem here is I don't think I've got the room to be able to put this too deep, so we'll just have to park them side by side. On Lawfolds our truck was a lot shorter, and so I could actually park these modules up end to end in the shed we had there. I need to be able to clear the back end of that. Okay, so that's our bale loader. I need another one of those. I think we'll put this, gonna put the trailer on the tipper, and then see if I can find the other tipper. How's the gas on this? Ooh, down to half a tank already. Now I don't usually attach via the trailer. I'd usually pick up the module with the truck and then do what I did at the top, just attach to the trailer, detach the bucket and then drive forward so that the trailer is under it. But in this situation I actually want to leave the trailer in this shed. I may regret that, but okay, and we'll detach the trailer. There we go. I'm going to find the other one of those, I think. Right, the other one's there. I don't need it right now, but as soon as I do need it, I will get that out. Truck can go. We'll go and park this with the flatbed for now. I would like another flatbed, although most of the time I'm using the bale loading. It's not an auto loader. The bale collecting wagon. So won't be using this unless we're shipping bales to the store, because it's just quicker. For right now, we are done with this truck. Boo. Okay, let's go find our little Valtra and the sprayer and get to spraying field 5, because that really needs it. And the other thing I like about Farm Sim 22 is I can get narrow wheels on a tractor that don't look quite so ridiculous. Where is my spraying stuff? This way. Oh, did I mess that up? Wow. I'm impressed we actually made that turn. Okay. I'm not going to mess around with the pipe. I could do, but I can't be bothered. Let's get in there. Do the fill up. So we were nearly in the case where I was going to have to finish this suddenly and early today. However, the person who was intending to come round between 10 and midday is now coming round between 1 and 2. So we're not going to finish early. Which is good. So we got a normal day this week. Next week, Teenage Osa has an event, so I have to drop her off in the morning before 9 o'clock, which usually means I can get her there at 9, and it'll take me about 30 minutes to get home. So we'll be starting next week's stream about 9:30, and then I don't have to worry about her until late in the afternoon. And then the following weekend, which will be, trying to figure all this out. This weekend is the 9th. The following weekend is the 23rd. We'll have the kids back again that weekend, we think. That's the calendar. It depends what they're doing, what their mum has them doing, but they'll be coming over. So that will, again, usually mean an early finish because I have to go and pick them up. All right, let us, let's not extend this yet. Is this on automatic? That's the next question. Application rate. Automatic. Okay. So we will deliver what needs to be delivered. And off we go. And we are definitely making a difference, although this is not going down very fast. And I wouldn't expect it to. Clover does not need a lot of nitrogen, which is yay. But we have got our clover fields down to the point where they need a boost of nitrogen each harvest. Or at least the fields down here do. Yeah, as an additional response to Righteous Waffle, back when I started playing Farm Sim, back in Farm Sim 17 days, I racked up a ton of hours playing while watching YouTube videos, streamers, whatever. I would, start up Farm Sim and then go and watch something while I was farming. So I have a ton of hours on Farm Sim 17. And then, oops, we're dragging along the edge of the map. Okay, fortunately auto spray, so we're not wasting any. But, it would be the September of 2018. We upgraded our PCs, and so I got to the point where, I could actually stream this. So I started streaming weekday nights and sort of having a big Saturday stream where, I get up early in the morning. Mrs. Osa doesn't get up early in the morning. So I've got a few hours to kill. So I just started, I was playing Lawfolds already as a solo map. I just started streaming what I was doing on that map every Saturday morning, and that's pretty much where this series comes from now. Is we don't need any there. Okay. This series is just an extension of that. We ended Lawfolds round about November of 2019, so after Farm Sim 19 came out. And the reason for that is because I like playing with seasons and various other things. And so I waited until all those conditions were met before I actually transferred from 17 to 19. And that's one of the reasons why we're playing 19 now, is waiting for the conditions to be right to switch over to 22. But obviously, since I've started streaming, I've played far fewer hours sort of solo watching people's YouTube videos, because I'm now streaming, and you can't really watch someone else's YouTube video while you're streaming something. Plus, we became foster parents, so that takes time out of your calendar. So it looks like half of this field is over nitrogenated still. And now we've adopted, and Mrs. Osa's having some medical issues, so I don't have the time I used to have. Because I kind of would like to be streaming weekdays, maybe for an hour or two, but I don't have the time to do that. Plus, we're now parents full time, so that's another thing. Takes out some of my time. Anyway, we're doing okay here. Obviously, I haven't really checked what the state of the dirt is in this field, although the depth of colour would appear to indicate that we are